Good morning. Time to answer one of my most asked questions in all my motovlogging history. And that is, how the hell do I get my clear audio that I get in my videos? That's top secret information. I can't share that with you. No, I will tell you. It's nothing. It's no secret. I only copy what others had already done. And I'm going to tell you how to get the audio, but I'm also going to tell you first my complete setup. So if you're only here because you want to know how to do the audio part and you really don't give a shit how I set up my camera, then I'm going to say skip ahead to this time. But otherwise, let's go through how I set up my GoPro on my helmet and then later jump into the audio. So I have a Fly Trekker helmet, you can see here in the background, which is a dual sport helmet, and it was a complete pain in the ass to use a GoPro on the side mount, as you may have seen in my videos. So that's the view I prefer, is on the side. It doesn't really matter, but I like it on the side perspective because you can really kind of get an idea of where I'm looking, because you see a bit of the chin, you see a bit of the visor, and it gives you, I don't know, a good relation of where my bike is and where my arms are. I like it. Whatever, you can mount it wherever the hell you want. Top, side, other side, back, for all the fuck I care. I don't care. It's your choice. But I do it on the side, and I was absolutely persistent that I wanted on the side, even though it was a big pain in the ass, because as you can see, there's my mount. But right here is also the where the visor is. It's big and fat and in the way. Again, because it's a dual sport helmet, it has a visor and then the windscreen or your shield here. And all of it's just a big pain in the ass in the way. But like I said, I wanted it on the side, so I found an angle here. It's just one of the curved sticky grips that comes with your GoPro, and that was a pain in the ass. You can see all the ridges and bumps. Trying to find a flat surface, or curved in one direction, to get that to stick onto. It was a real pain in the ass. But what I did was I kind of just took the camera, put it into the mount, and then just sort of moved this around, slid it around until it felt like it would work. And then you take off the sticky and actually stick it on and commit to it. Because if you're wrong, then you're going to be you're going to have to peel it off and waste it and start again. But then, as you can see, the angle of the camera, right? I had to adjust it to make it be looking where I wanted it to be, and that's the setup I chose to use, or pretty well had to use because of where I mounted it. But it is, you can see like that, it comes out and up. And the camera's got a bit of a tip back so that I'm not looking down at the ground, and that's all you get is a nice view of my handlebars on the road. To do this though, because like I said, I had that stupid visor on the side of my helmet, I also had to buy the GoPro grab bag. Grab bag! That sounds funny, eh? But they sell this little assortment parts bag, and they call it the grab bag. And it was like another 25 bucks, but it was worth it. Basically, you just get a bunch of like these bits and pieces, and you can do more things with them, or if like me and you fall off and smash and break them, you can replace them. And so what I bought was the grab bag, and I used the long arms. What it comes with is one long, one short, and I think I ended up using two long, so it's like a long piece out and a long piece up, and then also this piece under here was a short one here, not sure, but I think it was. But I used a long one of these, the knobs here to turn it in, and then down underneath, I think I switched this one out to be a short one, or maybe they already were. Not sure. But anyhow, that was the use of the grab bag. Well worth the 25 bucks. Because like I said, I think I already broke one of these connectors in here when my aftermath video there, where I totally was not recording when I crashed. Well, it managed to basically crack one of these. As soon as I got home, it disintegrated. So it was lucky it stayed on my head all the way home. But I was least concerned about that as I rode home with cracked ribs. So that's basically the mounting process, right? There it is. It mounts on there. And the next step was, once you got it on there, making sure that your video is a good angle. And my tip on that would be a couple things. You can see right there, looking at the front, it looks like it's tipped like in towards the helmet, but I find you kind of need that, because naturally where this is, it's curved on a down, so you're trying to fight the curve, so you just don't want to be going like this down the road, because it's annoying when you're watching people's YouTube videos and the camera is set up terrible. So try and tilt it a little bit into the helmet will actually make it level out. And then on the side here too, it's hard here because I can't hold it. There somewhere. It looks like it's tilting up, but the natural fact of the way you wear a helmet is it doesn't sit flat like this, like level to the ground. It actually sits like this, because especially when you go faster, the wind hits you, you pull your head down, so you want the camera to look up more. And it's a better view. I mean, I've seen lots of videos where people have it like tilted down at the ground, and it's stupid. So try not to. And then as far as the tilt goes in, let's see, like this way, you want it to look a little bit almost across your nose, like across your face, as much as you can without capturing your face, because it looks pretty stupid. I've seen also people where they have like their nose, you can see their nose in the view of the camera. I don't know why, it drives me nuts. It does. It's just you see their nose. I don't know. Drives me nuts. Can't explain it. But that's the basics of the physical setup. And let's see, now for the audio part of it, this is where it becomes a real pain in the ass. This is a GoPro 2. As far as I know, the number 1 does not have an audio port on it at all. So if you have a GoPro 1, you can't do a microphone mount without modifying it by opening the camera and soldering wires in. GoPro 2 has a simple 3.5mm jack on the side of the camera, right there, which is basically like the size of your headphones, right? Typical headphones. So any microphone with a 3.5mm jack will plug in. And then, I guess I heard the GoPro 3 switch, and they have like only a USB input or something, so I can't even help you out with how to do a GoPro 3. But on this one, that's ready for you right there. The microphone input is on the camera, so that's not a problem. But the pain in the ass part of it is that the case that you get that comes with the camera is not set up. You can see right there, I've had to drill a hole, and you can see, it's hard to tell. There you go. I fucked up, and I had to drill actually 3 holes. It was wrong, and then I had to keep like drilling around to make it bigger and make the hole big enough to fit in the input from the microphone. And the other option is you can buy a whole new case called the skeleton case, which is like the sides are cut out. But I was like, fuck that, because I don't need this to be 100% waterproof, because I'm not going swimming and such with it. So well, that's what you'll lose, is you'll lose your waterproof ability when you do this. The only way around that was to get some sort of a rubber. Some people put in like these rubber sort of washery seal things, and you can, I don't know, whatever. It wasn't worth the effort to me. So I just left it as a hole. Once you plug in, there's not a lot of space around there anyhow. So to get the mic set up with the camera, it is a bit of a pain in the ass. Put the camera in. Then I have on my helmet, spill my coffee. You have right here the mic. It's an elbow. Absolutely crucial right here that you buy a microphone that has an elbow, because you need it to plug in like that and be as short as possible. This is, I guess, if you're crazy like me and you absolutely insist on having the microphone or the camera mounted on over my right shoulder, right? You can see there's not a lot of gap right in there. When I plug it in or put it into its socket, you can see there it's super tight. It's actually like almost resting on the helmet. Again, that's why this was such a pain in the ass with this setup. But like I said, I wanted it this way, so I made it happen. And that's also why I used the long arm right there to make it work. And then, so now we're connected up. I'll show you what the hell the microphone is and where the hell I got one. I actually have 2 now. But this bit here is actually, you can see there's a volume control. It was off of an old set of headphones. And so this was like an elbow out down to a volume control for headphones, not a microphone. The reason being, so if I can pull it all out, there's the connector there. I plugged it in, and then because the cable was so long, I didn't want to take this out, but I'll do it for you guys. There's the where I cut the wire and made it shorter and crimped on. I think it's because this is a, how did I do this? That was a straight plug, so that was too long to come out of the helmet because it was hit, right? So I used the elbow band into that, and then I spliced the wire here to make it shorter. And these are actually crimps because I'm no good at soldering. So I crimped the wires together. It's very simple. I mean, there's 2 wires. If you see 4 wires, that should be because the other ones are just like the copper grounds. But I just put them, I just twisted them all up. So, 2 sets, and crimped them in there, and then just used my fancy electrical tape. And that was done. Then you're routing the wire up into the helmet, and it's simply, they're called lapel mics, right? So it just tucks up into the cheek. It's going to be hard as hell to see. There it is. somewhere. You can see a faint glimpse of it there. I just don't have any better lighting. But that's it, tucked right in there. And then I'll show you. This is what I actually bought. That's the one I made up because I had one of those kicking around work, and it had headphones that I didn't give a shit about at home, so I was able to splice them up. But that's the microphone there, lapel, because that clips onto a lapel on a suit jacket, right? That's what they call lapel, and you're supposed to yak onto that. But I will tell you, if you do get one of these, you got to remember the mic is top sensitive. You need that pointing in the best direction to grab your audio, not here, not down here, around there, not pointed down at your balls, because your balls don't talk, it's your mouth. Point it wherever your mouth is, up to your mouth, not across, side, whatever. That's absolutely crucial, because if you see it, take this off. Lighting's so shitty anyhow. There it is there. That is the little cylinder, it's the top. That is where the microphone is, not in the side. So point it towards your mouth, not your balls. There we go. And then, oh, there you go, the clip just fell off. You don't need the clip. And then run that back. And there it is. This one I think even had an elbow. Where the hell is it? Oh, I plugged into that. There you go, elbow. And this was, where the hell did I get it? Might be your next question. Got this from eBay. $1.38 or something like that, shipped to my house, and it works. I've tried this one in my helmet too, and it works flawlessly as well. So for like $1.38, eBay, easiest place to get it. The only problem with that is that it was from Hong Kong, so it takes like 3 goddamn weeks to get here. So that's why I spliced the other one up with spare bits I had around. But yeah, they're dirt cheap. I tried everywhere. I tried Walmart. I tried Future Shop, Best Buy, The Source, which otherwise is still called Radio Shack, I guess, in the US. But nobody had these because they're just such old technology. Nobody really gives a shit about them. Anybody who uses lapel nowadays pretty much is wireless. So finding an actual wired one was impossible. So I'd say just check eBay out and make sure it has that 90-degree elbow on the connection piece, and then otherwise it's just a straight lapel. And you definitely want, like, this here is the wind barrier. That's another reason that I don't get a lot of wind noise. It's tucked in my cheek pad, and then this helps reduce the wind going to the mic. And otherwise it works pretty good, I think, because people keep telling me it does, so it must. And that's about it. There you go. GoPro perfection. And as far as the audio goes, in the GoPro or settings, there is no settings. I know on like the Drift, there's like high, low, medium settings. The GoPro, there is no settings. You just plug the damn mic in and away it goes and it works. And that's it. There's nothing nothing else special about it. That's it. Goodbye. I'm going to work now. Have a good one. Hope that answers your questions.